Hey guys, it's Hannah here with another video, and I'm here with Sammy, and we're about to unbox the Vision Pro and an extra battery.
The Vision Pro is finally here.
Let's do it.
Introducing the 2024 Vision Pro 1 terabyte exclusively from Apple. Now, I'm excited. Look at this box. Look at the quality. I mean, Apple has gone above and beyond with this. This is probably, it speaks for itself. We're talking about spatial technology. Not just spatial viewing, I'm talking spatial technology. You're going to be transported to a new world with something like this. So, with further ado, let's unbox it.
That sounds heavy. All right, here we go. The unveiling of the Apple Vision Pro. Wow. Look at this, guys. Look at the display, the presentation. This box is so heavy. That material, that fabric, man, it's... Let's set it aside. See what else is in the box. We have the design by Apple in California. Let's open this up. There is a microfiber cloth. Get that out so I can show you guys. Super premium. And it actually has Apple Vision Pro on there. All right, so let's see what else. Let's put these stuff here for now. We have a light seal cushion. There's already one in here, but there's a second one just in case this doesn't fit well. You have a second cushion too, and it's also magnetic. We'll show you that here for now. Let's see what else is in here. Look at this. It's a booklet. All right. We also have a dual loop band. So this one goes over your head. If you don't want to have it on the back, you could have this. I'll display it for you guys so you guys can see. It has these Velcro that opens up. And then you can attach this. You can make it bigger. And you can attach it, another attachment if you don't want to use this. All right, let's see what else we got. Here is the battery. So you got, this is, if you take a look, you see, this is a special connector that connects. Oh, we're gonna have to set it up, but it connects directly to the Vision Pro, and that's the battery, and that's the additional battery. And what else do we got here? This is a USB-C to USB-C cable, and you got a power brick. This is a 30-watt power brick.
So this, ladies and gentlemen, is the Vision Pro. What I'm holding in my hand is the future. We're talking technology that's light years from any other manufacturer. And as I slowly unveil the glass. Wow. Now look at that. You could just tell how premium the quality is. You could tell how amazing this piece of technology is. you can actually feel the aluminum casing is solid. This is a solid piece of material. And from my understanding, this is all magnetic. So just snaps on, magnetic. And facial recognition, so to speak, where they will measure your face. And they said something about 20 to 21 different facial sizes that you would go through, and they mail you the one that's correct for your face. And so it's magnetic. But just before I put that on,
Yes.
let's take a look at this. Now here, I'm gonna just take this completely off. This orange strap, if you pull it, it disconnects. And you could change between, and this is what Hannah was talking about, you could change between this one piece to the head strap, which is gonna give you a little bit more support. And we'll talk a little bit more about that, but just take a look at this. The quality, the build, the fabric. And as you can see here, right, you have a set of speakers that face down towards your ear, and I mean, we're talking about almost $4,000 piece of technology in the palm of my hand.
Wow.
And this is Apple's newest technology that they just released, and this is something that's never been done by anybody. We're talking about the ability to virtually be in another world while still seeing the outside world in essentially 8K. You have 4K on each side, on each eye, and giving you that realistic factor that you're still in the real world. Well, technically you're not. So it's pretty amazing. I'm excited to put this on. But before we do that, let's just go over and put this back together here. And again, this is all magnetic. We'll clip this on here. Now, what Apple says is adjustment for your head is through this dial. Kind of feels more like if you have an Apple Watch, it almost every time you turn it, there's a little slight click to give you that satisfaction of the satisfaction of just knowing that you have an Apple product. They do it very well. So clip this on here. And it clips on. Very, very simple.
Moment of truth.
Now, mind you, we're not fully powered up yet because our proprietary cable is not locked in. Just to kind of give you an idea on how it looks.
Wow.
It actually feels good. It feels comfortable. I'll tell you this much. Coming from the Oculus, and I know that everybody's complaining on how heavy it is, but coming from the Oculus, and this is coming from the Oculus Quest 2, this isn't so bad. I mean, I was able to put the Oculus Quest 2 on, and I kept it on for a little over 2 hours at a certain point. And you could tell how heavy it is when you first put it on, but this is, surprisingly, it is a little bit more heavier than the Oculus 2, but there's just something about it that's just more comfortable. And as of right now, yes, I can't see anything and I can't see Hannah, but I could tell you the comfort level compared to the Oculus, already I could feel a difference. So good job, Apple, on that. So enough with this. Hannah, you have to try this. Hannah, come try.
Right, here's the moment of truth. Well, just to let you know, just by looking at it, it looks smaller than what from the pictures and videos. So that is something. Oh, not bad. We tighten this up. See the back. These grooves become tighter when I pull the dial in. But this is good. Well, I have just to let you know, guys, I have the Sony VR2 headset, and this feels smaller. You could feel the premium, like, how can I describe it? It feels more comfortable, and you could tell the material on your face feels better. Like you don't feel the rubber with the Sony VR2. You feel all the rubber all around the headset, and I feel like this is a lot more compact too, right? So one thing we noticed here is if you see, I could put this way, right? It clips right on. But interesting enough, it also goes this way, which is the wrong way. So maybe a little tip for Apple that, you know, they could make it where it's only one direction. It only goes one way, but there you go. So yeah, I can see where this in long term can be more comfortable, because now, I don't know if you noticed, when I pull this strap, I just put the whole weight on top of my head, which means less weight where my nose is, right? On top of my nose. So that, Sammy, you gotta try this.
All right. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready to power this thing up.
Oh, there's the
Now,
Apple
do you see
logo.
the Apple logo? It's very faint, but can you catch it? Yes, you can. Okay, I'm sure you want to know what I'm seeing. And right now it says, press and hold to align. Wow. Okay, so I have the Apple logo, and now I see you, Hannah.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
So now I'm getting the nice hello, welcome sign, you know, when you're ready to, and somebody press the digital crown to begin. And I'm seeing, and now it's starting to write in different languages, the hello. But I'm looking around and I could see everything as if I didn't have anything on.
Wow.
So it's amazing. And right now, everything is floating. I see the words. So this is amazing because I see my hand as my hand appears. I see the letters, and then if I hover, if I move, if you move to the left, the words are there, you're there, and it's just it's just amazing. It's just amazing.
How is it comparing to the other VR headsets, like in terms of the pass-through?
Well, there's no comparison. Let's put it that. Right now, I read everything, and I know that I'm looking through essentially 8K, but it feels almost like it's full reality.
Wow.
I mean, I see you, and I know that it's that I'm looking through a screen. So basically, I'm seeing the world through a 8K TV. And I want you, Hannah, to take a look at this, because I think the best thing that I'm going to get as a takeaway from this is your reaction when it first powers up and you put it on. So that I'd like to see before anything. So.
All right, guys, I'm about to put this on, but this battery, I'm just gonna put it in the back of my pocket because I do not want to drop it. All right, here we go. Okay, right now, guys, I don't see nothing. So do I need to, oh, okay. Press and hold to align. Okay. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. All right, guys. So I have it on. I do see the pass-through. Looks amazing. But I want to make sure, okay, so when I'm looking at these, the words where Sammy's standing, they look crisp. But one thing I feel like I need to set up, this is amazing. This is the best pass-through that I've seen. Like the, Sammy was talking about the Quest 2, comparing to the Sony VR2. Yeah, this is amazing. This is really, really amazing. Now, I think what we need to do is, when I'm focused on something, it gets more clear. But then when I move too much, I could see a little blur. But when I'm focused on an area, it just, I could read the little words. Let me see your watch. Yeah, I think with screens, it might be a little difficult. I could read that there's a 12 and 10, but it's really, really good. I mean, for a first generation, this blows everything out of the water. I can't wait to see the media. So I'll stop here and we'll go to Sammy. I want Sammy to see the next step. Well, it wants me to press the digital crown. Okay. Let's see what it says. Okay, bring your iPhone or iPad near to get started. Now there's a huge screen, Sammy, that's blocking you. It's literally right here. It's like a glass. You could like literally touch it. That looks amazing. That screen, it's like, wow. That very, very, like, this is amazing. Like, you don't need a flat screen TV or nothing. You have everything right here. Wow, this is incredible. All right, so we're gonna set this up. And Sammy, I don't know how we're gonna do this. You got the iPad or you have an iPhone? We're gonna set this up.
Okay, we have both.
All right, so let's do that. And look at this, guys.
So what we're about to do right now is we're gonna link the Vision Pro to Apple's ecosystem. And the way it's allowing us to do it, as of right now, it's saying link your phone or your iPad. So what we did is, I turned on my iPad and right away, it shows up. So let me unlock. You gotta love Apple's facial recognition. It does everything.
It does it for you. Look at that. Waiting.
It's coming up with a nice sign that says, bring your iPhone, iPad nearby to get started. So now I look at it, you get a little box, it's coming up, and now it's saying, set up Vision Pro. I have a check mark now. The quality is amazing. I would see what you mean, Hannah. What I'm looking at, like I can just reach. There's nothing 3D right now, but I can just reach and see the quality, and we haven't even gotten started yet. So now it says, press the digital crown to set up. Yeah, turn them over. All right, so that's all set up. It's adjusting the lighting. So it's understanding the lighting. So what I see now, as far as what I'm looking at, so you guys know, the pass-through, everything around me, I could still see everything, but the lighting got dim. Like I just went into a movie theater and they dimmed all the lighting in the house. So the audio quality is amazing, by the way. All right, so while that's going and setting up, the quality is crisp. And again, we didn't even get into the full, what this Apple Vision can actually do. We're just still on the setup menu. So I'm excited to see when it actually allows me to get into the full, Apple's beautiful ecosystem.
Guys, so what's happening right now, Sammy, see the screen here? This is what he's seeing. This is what he's doing right now. So we're sharing the feed. So we're able to see what he's doing in those glasses. So show us maybe, I think he started some type of film. Feel free to explore. Oh, we're gonna encounter dinosaurs. Start. So
if you notice, guys, he has the pass-through on right now, so he's able to see us, right? Oh, look at this. There's a butterfly. Oh, now he's gonna go into
Immersive.
I love it. So this is what he's seeing, guys. He can make it as a screen.
So now I can walk, and I'm about to pass through the...
Oh, yes. Go back a little bit. Yeah, right there. Now you're almost completely immersed.
You see how I come closer?
Yeah.
And I could see you.
And what's happening with your screen, just to let you know, it's flashing black and white, saying that you're showing, I guess you're recording.
Pretty cool.
Oh, a dinosaur. Uh-oh. The mama's there. Mama bear. Mama dinosaur.
It's actually
See?
really interesting how...
When I come in, I become
You start to show up.
I start to show up. I see. Alright guys, so we've been messing around with this for I don't know how many hours now.
A few hours.
Few hours messing around with it, as you see, and I have to say it's different. It's different than the VR AR headsets that we've been testing before. The quality of the material they use, the comfortability. There's still a lot of work to do. Obviously, it's a first gen product, and for us, we're still gonna do other videos, mess around with it, but I think this is a really, really good start. Like we were watching the dinosaurs and watching some 4K content, and it looked good. You know, not all the content were 4K. We could see, like, when you expand, it wasn't like when you zoom into it, then you could see a little bit of like pixel. But for a typical person, this is like overboard, I feel like. So I think it's good. What do you think, Sammy?
So I'll tell you, my first impression was the wow factor, right? You want something, you know, for us being very much into tech, we look for the wow factor. And by far, Apple gave us the wow factor. The more you, just like any product, the more you dig into and trying to find out and essentially look for a fault, you're gonna find them. If you're buying a product, ideally for what it is, spatial computing and ideally virtual reality, and Apple's ecosystem, it's an amazing product. With that being said, at what value do you put an amazing product at? I mean, we're talking about the base model starting at $3,400. So $3,400 isn't for everyone.
Yeah.
A virtual reality headset at $3,400 isn't for your normal.
Mind you guys, this is the 1 terabyte one.
Correct.
So it's almost like 4,000.
$38.95, right?
Plus tax.
Plus the tax. You're up in,
4K.
4K. And you're looking at 4K each eye. So you're pretty much paying about $100 per K per resolution per eye. But with that being said, right, as techs, right, as somebody who we know what we're expecting when we open a product and what we want, I have to say Apple did just that. And thank you, Apple, because this is just one step into the future of a lot of things that are going to be coming up. And I can't wait to see how the next generation of this is going to look like. So.
There you have it, guys. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, put it down below. And thank you for watching. Peace.